Hello everyone, I am Indu Rawat and you are watching We Women Want. As you all know, this show, We Women Want, is dedicated to women celebrating their lives and discussing their issues. And I brought up stories of Indian women who inspired the world. But today, I'm going to tell you about somebody to whom several generations of Indian girls owe immense gratitude. And if you are an Indian woman currently pursuing higher studies or any other person, Savitribai Phule is the person you owe your privilege to. She was the country's first female teacher. This is the story of Savitribai Phule. Let us hear her story out. Born on 3rd January 1831, Savitribai was brought up in Naigaon, Mumbai. She belonged to a family of the farmer. Back in 19th century, women did not have the luxury of getting primary educations, let alone higher studies. The life of Savitribai Phule was no exception. Her childhood ended as soon as she was married to Jyotirao Phule, just at the age of 9 years. Coming from an orthodox family, Mrs. Savitribai Phule never imagined being a working woman. But her husband Jyotirao Phule changed her life. In 1848, Mr. Phule opened a girls' school aiming social reforms for women. He needed some female teachers to join his bandwagon. Thus, he trained his wife Savitribai and she became the first female teacher in India. Although she faced many obstacles and she was even threatened by her family so many times, she never stopped. Despite facing so many oppositions from her known society and relatives, Savitribai decided to be on her husband's side. She continued teaching at the girls' school and reformed the women education back then in 19th century. She started her school with only 8 students. On the way to school, Savitribai was abused by many people who used to throw cow dung, mud, stones at her. But her determination never let her stop. With her husband's support by the side, Mrs. Savitribai Phule slowly established herself as a successful teacher. In 1848, she founded other schools for girls' education. By 1851, she was running 3 schools with 150 students. Even she offered students with a stipend to prevent them from quitting school. And her continuous contribution in reforming the girls' education system got her government recognition. In 1852, Jyotirao and Savitribai were facilitated by the British government for their commendable efforts in the field of education. Apart from being an educational reformist, she was a social reformist as well. Jyotirao and Savitribai adopted the child of a pregnant lady who decided to commit suicide. Also, they did a lot for widows and untouchables in the society. They joined hands with many revolutionary works and they are the reason why our society is this much filtered today. Mrs. Savitribai Phule died at the 66 in 1897, the first female teacher of India and the mother of girls' education. Savitribai Phule has gone through a lot and because of her, we are enjoying the liberty of having a well-structured education. Her name will always be scripted in gold in the pages of women empowerment history. What an inspiration this woman is to the world. As you can see by the life and legacy of Savitribai Phule, when you invest in someone's right to an education, you are investing in their well-being and the well-being of their communities. We salute this immortal soul. That's all for today's video. I hope you like it. I will come back soon with yet another such inspiring story. Till then, stay tuned, keep watching us. We Women Want. Thank you.